Thank you very much. I was chewing an Altoid when I came out because I like my breath to be fresh, even though you can't really smell me yet. When I dance through and I'm breathing hard because of the dancing, I want you to go home saying, she has lovely breath. And I started too late back there. Oh, well, you know, here's the thing about the show today. You know, we always have fascinating people we like to introduce you to. If you don't know about this woman, we have her name is Kat Von D, and she's... I cannot wait to meet her. She's got a show, LA Ink, and she does tattooing. She has tattoos. She likes tattoos, and she will always have tattoos. And the thing is, you know, whenever we have meetings in the morning, we talk about all the different things that are going to be on the show, and we talked about tattooing, and I learned this for the first time. Karen Kilgariff, my head writer, I've known her for years, and I had no idea. I found out today that she has a tattoo. She has a fish, a salmon, on her back. And the only reason I found this out is I was signing some documents, and she was bending over acting as my desk, and so I said, Karen. So to Karen's parents, I'm sorry you have to find out this way, but your beautiful baby girl has ink. So Karen says she regrets it too. She said that she's sorry she did it, and that's the problem with tattoos. You know, they're permanent. They're you know, like, well, not like permanent markers. Permanent markers, really, you can just go like that and you just rub it and it comes off. They're permanent. They're like, you know, I wouldn't want something permanent like that. Like, I like these clothes. I'm happy I put them on, but I don't want these to be permanent. I would like to be able to take them off, because otherwise I would never be able to continue with my synchronized swimming. Anyway, a lot of people have tattoos. Mary J. Blige, Popeye, Angelina Jolie. A lot of people, they were all in the Navy. And so I don't have any tattoos. It has never even crossed my mind to get one. From what I hear, they're painful. And I don't, here's the thing about me, I don't like pain. I never have and I never will. That is my promise to pain. I will never like you. Most people who have tattoos, they want you to see them. You know, a lot of people get them on their neck or their face, and those are the kind of people that are going to get stared at, and they're going to get a lot of questions asked. And what you could do, here's my idea, if you get a tattoo on your neck, it could be, ask me about my tattoo, right there. If I ever did get a tattoo, it would say, make me dance. Your blouse came undone. You were dancing like crazy. Have a seat, everybody. I want to talk about tattoos with you all today because, first of all, I'm just curious, how many people in the audience have a tattoo? Wow, a lot of tattoos. All right, and how many people got them when they were drunk? Anyone here had a sober tattoo? Anyone doing a tattoo? Yeah? Really? That's odd. That's very weird. All right, and you raised your hand, you have a tattoo? Yeah. You have a tattoo?
We're all sisters, we all.
Oh, stand up, you're all sisters? And you all have tattoos?
Yeah.
Is it, and did you get them the same day?
No.
Well, we actually got our first tattoo.
Where do you live?
Apple Valley.
Where's that?
California in the middle of nowhere.
God, there's a lot of places in California I don't know about. Okay, so, and whose idea was it to get the tattoo, and who got it first?
She got it first.
Yeah.
Okay, and what is it?
It's dolphins on her back.
Dolphins. How many dolphins?
3.
Did you think that's enough, or were you planning on a whole pod, and then all of a sudden it? Can we see it? Is it possible?
Well, I have
Oh wow!
these ones on my front.
That's not a dolphin. Where are the dolphins? Oh, I see above that. They're not in water. They're jumping all kinds of.
They're flowers.
Oh, wait, turn it around again. I'm sorry. We need to see it again. All right. And then on the front.
My sister here has her whole back done.
It all must hurt, but that front part should hurt.
Yes.
All right, and you have your what?
Her
I
back
have a
done.
lot also.
Your whole back.
Here's my front,
Wow.
and then here's my back.
Are there?
She has her
That's
daughter.
amazing. And then what about? And your daughter is
Yeah.
tattooed on you?
Right there.
Wow. That's you could just take pictures. What do you have?
I'm boring. I just have flowers on my foot.
Flowers on your foot.
Yeah.
You're the chicken sister. You're. All right.
I have my next one planned, but don't have it yet.
Oh, you're gonna get another one. What is it
Yeah.
gonna be?
Something for my boys. I have 2 boys.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know exactly what yet, but it'll
She
be.
got one to cover up her 5 babies.
What do you have?
I have flowers.
Flowers.
She had 5 babies, so we had to cover up some stretch.
Wow.
It was better than a tummy tuck.
Really?
And then I have one on my back of a friend.
Uh-huh.
Of a friend.
Of a friend on your back.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a good friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Not like a lover, but a friend?
A friend.
Wow.
A good
Just
friend.
of my neighbor, you know. She lets me borrow sugar all the time, so. All right, all right. Is the friend on the back that we can see? Wow. Cheese and rice.
You would say that all the time. That was insane.
Oh,
Cheese and
oh,
rice
that's
instead
sweet.
of
So
Jesus
it's a dedication to him. That's sweet. Because his name is not cheese and rice, obviously. Or you really enjoy that food combination, and so I would have margarita pizza on my back. Let me find out what else. All right, I'll tell you somebody who has he's famous and he has tattoos all over his body. I'm not one to brag usually. I don't like say, oh, I hang out with so-and-so and name drop and everything. But this last weekend, I went to Slash's house from Guns N' Roses and Velvet Revolver and just hung out with Slash a little bit. And yeah, he and I were just jamming like that. We're at Slash's house, it's pretty. It's in the city, on a hill with a view and a bathroom or 2. Yep, me and Slash.
That's cool.
That's a song that I wrote on the spot. I hadn't even worked on that song before. It's just something, we were just riffing. And I'm going to show you the whole thing on Friday, but I'll tell you one thing, I smell a Grammy. Either that or somebody's boiling eggs. All right, so Stryker, do you
Yes.
have a tattoo?
I actually, by choice as of now, have 0 tattoos, although I love tattoos. I like how they look on girls, whether it's a good amount like the sisters up there, or just on the small of the back, that, you know, that area.
Right.
But I like going to a pool. I like going to a swimming pool, having my shirt off with 0, being the only clean guy there. I think there's something to be said with that.
Yes.
But
that's making a statement right there. You're a rebel. You're not going to tattoo yourself.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, nowadays it kind of is. But you
I
will
think
get
so.
one at some point, do you think?
I have an idea if I would get one, but it's about 7 in one that would cover a good amount of an arm.
Oh, wow, 7.
Yeah. Including your face.
Isn't that sweet?
It's so pretty and perfect, and you gave me a job, and I can pay for things now.
Ah, well, you're welcome.
Thank you. No, but I do want to get a lot of tattoos.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, well, let us see when you do it, okay?
I will.
Remember, hey, yesterday I was talking about this guy that his name is Chris Bryant. He jumps cars, not like with cables. He actually jumps over cars. And if you didn't see him, let me just show you a clip of this guy that jumps cars. impressive, right? So I don't really know what you do with that talent other than impress your date. Just jump over and open the door for her right away. But he's going to be here tomorrow on the show because I was very impressed with him. So, but that's tomorrow. So right now we have Ross, one of our stagehands. He actually, you were one of the men of Ellen.
Yep.
Our stage manager, Ross. And he's going to help us tell us who's on the show today. And the first person I'd like you to know about, and that's Greg Kinnear. He's here. He's got a new movie, Feast of Love. It's in theaters Friday. And also, of course, we've been talking about her from TLC show, LA Inc. Tattoo artist Kat Von D is here. Wow. Such a commitment because they may never be guests again, and you had them tattooed. Also, just a year ago, this guy was down on his luck and in debt from medical bills, and he took a chance. He auditioned for Britain's Got Talent, and he blew Simon Cowell away, and he won. Singer Paul Potts is here. Don't go away. When we come back, we're going to talk about what's going on in the world. All right, so, you know I like to keep you up to date with what's going on in the world, which is why I have to tell you right now that Matlock has been canceled. We're all grieving, Andy. All right, but to get us through it, let's focus on what's happening today. We found this little girl, amazing, amazing. She's 6 years old. She's a piano prodigy named Emily Bear. And remember, she's 6 years old.
I have so much music in my heart that it just falls out.
Wow. All right, she's really amazing, but I don't know if she can play this.
I don't need no Emmy in my life to make me happy, 'cause I'm already happy without an Emmy.
We're gonna find out if she can play that. She's gonna be here in 1 week. I think next Wednesday she'll be here. And anybody see Survivor China? Yeah? First episode? All right. If you don't want to know who got kicked off, plug your ears, look down for the next 30 seconds, because I'm going to show you the most dramatic elimination ceremony ever.
Chicken. That's 3 votes chicken, 2 votes Ashley, 1 vote PG. First person voted out of Survivor China. Chicken.
Damn!
That's 4, that's enough. You bring me your torch.
All right. Let's look at that again. I don't know why they call him chicken for sure, but let's look at it again.
Damn! 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 Damn!
He was honest with his reaction. I don't know how he would react to that girl from The Bachelor.
I'm gonna do a little trick for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I've just kind of like always been really flexible. Here it goes. All right, I'm gonna get momentum. All right.
Damn!
Bam! And finally, I'm not sure if you heard about this house. It was abandoned on the 101 freeway here in Los Angeles. Apparently, they were moving it from Santa Monica to Santa Clarita. Here's the house. And they tried a shortcut on the 101, but the house hit the overpass. And so it has now been stuck on the side of the freeway for over a week. And people have vandalized it and they've tagged it. But any piece of property in Los Angeles sits there long enough. Look what's happened already. Hello. Starbucks is everywhere. So the house is getting hauled away today. The owners just found out they're getting fined $20,000.
Damn!
That's right, chicken. All right, don't go away. Greg Kinnear is going to be here after this. Our first guest starred in one of my favorite movies last year, Little Miss Sunshine. His latest film, Feast of Love, is in theaters Friday. Take a look. Please welcome the talented Greg Kinnear.
you?
I'm very good. What?
Well, I was just so flattered. I haven't seen a lot of Greg Kinnear tattoos on people, and I'm just glad they're starting to make a run on
They're
that.
starting
you know?
to, yeah. It's just the one so far, but it'll catch on now that they know they can do it.
Well, if you ever do one of these, you want to be careful about the artists, because the artists will try and, ultimately talk you into what they want to do and kind of work you into a frenzy saying, oh no, this will be great, everybody will like it. Next thing you know, you'll have a Snow White tattoo.
No.
Yeah, and that's my
You must be sorry.
4-year-old daughter put that on there a couple of days ago, and they don't come off easily, so.
That's sweet. It's a good spot, though.
Thanks.
That's sweet. I like the juxtaposition of the manliness and the Snow White.
I can make her dance. If you want to see
How is your family? Speaking of your daughter,
They're
you
good.
have now 2 daughters.
2.
And a wife.
That's correct. Wow.
Yeah.
Have you been looking up on me?
I had a file. So and how old are the daughters?
4 and 1. They're 4 and 1. Yes.
It's a lot of running around. That seems like a lot of energy.
It is. It's a lot going on at the house. But it's kind of a great time. It's exhausting though, because I've turned into sort of the family photog, and I am the one who has to document everything, and I take. Well, I mean, we all do this now. We've reached this stage in our society where we document everything to such an obscene level. I have hundreds of thousands of photographs of my children.
That's sweet. Did you have that as a child?
Well, my parents, I had I had 2 older brothers. By the time they got to me, they'd run out of film or something.
Yeah.
There's a couple of shots,
Same
but not
with me.
a lot.
Yeah, I had nothing.
And you know what it's like, because you look back, you have all these great memories of your childhood that are just that. They're just memories.
Right.
There's not 300 shots, which, by the way, if I had 300 shots of most of the things that I remember, it'd be my brothers beating the crap out of me.
Right.
So this is actually a good thing to let something exist for the imagination.
All right, but you've been married now for 8 years, is that right?
Yes.
That's what the file said.
Yes.
And so now, because your character in the movie, Feast of Love? That's
Feast
the name
of Love.
Your character in the movie is very unlucky at love.
Yes.
Very. It's sad almost, but you know people like that just pick the wrong person. Did you have that problem or no?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't. There's those guys who were just flawless at dating and finding love, and I, in some ways, trained for many years for the role of Bradley through high school. I mean, I was, yes, unlucky at times.
Yeah.
But this is based on a Charles Baxter book, Feast of Love, and basically it's a guy who he just wants love so much, and he at all costs, not even really considering what the situation is, so he gets kicked around pretty badly.
Yeah, it's just sad, but yet he's such a positive, uplifting. He's just got such hope for love, and it's really sweet. And it also, I was just bawling my eyes out by the end of it.
Were you really?
Yes.
Oh yeah, good.
It's very sad. I mean, it's beautiful, but it's really emotional at the end.
Good.
But it's a sweet story. It's sweet.
Yeah, it's a beautiful book, and the adaptation is very nice. So hopefully people go check it out.
All right, it's Feast of Love, and it's in theaters Friday.
Yes, it is.
And it's a sweet movie. You always pick good projects, so congratulations.
Thank you very much, Ellen.
All
Thank
right,
you.
we're going to play a game with Greg when we come back that I think you're going to enjoy. I think. I don't know. We'll be right back.
No, I'm excited.
Thank you, Greg. You see, the thing is, enough. You know about TV.
I sure do.
Grew up with it. You used to have to watch a whole lot of daytime TV when you hosted Talk Soup, so we thought we would play a little game. We're going to test your memory, and it's a game called Jenny, Jerry, or Ricky.
Oh.
New shows sweeping the country.
Yeah. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you the titles.
You didn't like me stepping in on the end of that. You loved the end of that musical interlude there. I know
did.
I stepped on it. So.
No, that's okay. It could have gone longer. Look, bring it back.
Whoa!
Cut it off. It'll go on and on until I do it. All right, I'm going to give you the name of a title of one of the shows. We're going to have to guess if it was Ricky Lake or Jenny, what's her name? And Yeah, and or
Been
or
a while
Jerry
since
Springer.
I did the show, so I'm
I
not-
don't know.
Jenny
Jenny
Jones. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I was going to say Craig, and that's not right.
No, Jenny Craig.
I don't remember the anyway, and Jerry Springer, and Jenny's a lovely girl. Nothing against her. I just forgot the name. I'm tired.
Have you ever met her?
Yes, I have. Long. I think I have.
Okay.
All right. I don't know the answers either. And when we know them, and just like the audiences, you can scream out if you think you know who did this show. All right.
Okay.
All right. And we pick it up if we know.
Been a while
All right.
since I've done this.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's been we made up the game, so you
Yeah.
probably never.
Okay. I haven't. You're
I
right.
want you to be my man, so stop wearing my dresses.
That's, you gotta go with. No,
All right.
no.
Where's
no.
the answer?
Oh.
Oh, look at that! All right. It's okay. You say your look is the bomb, but if you need to dress more like a mom.
That is it. That's it.
All right. Where's the answer? Oh.
You're not, are there like three? And because I know what the last one's going to be. Then.
Well, no, it's not going to go in order that you
It
think.
sure seems so far like
I'm a real-life vampire. Today I'll prove it.
Now you got to go with.
All right. What is it? Ah!
That was a.
My girl's got dancing skills. It's a good thing because she pays the bills. I think Jerry. Let's see the answer.
You got a Richard
Pick it
Bay.
up.
I got a Richard Bay
Jenny,
stick.
It's too late. It's too late.
You don't,
all right.
You don't have a Geraldo
Oh,
stick here, do you?
This is a.
No, it's,
This is a good one to go out on.
Phil Donahue.
I'm marrying my sister. What is it? Feast of Love is in theaters everywhere this Friday. Kat Von D is going to join us after this. Don't go away. Thanks, Greg. All right, if I ever wanted to get some ink, I'd visit my next guest tattoo shop. Have a look.
If it was up to my dad right now, like, of course I wouldn't have tattoos on my face and tattoo till midnight and hang out like that. But my whole life has been a constant battle of trying to prove myself to my dad because he's like 7th generation doctor and well respected in that field and smart man and like I looked up to him, so I still look up to him.
Please welcome the star of PLC's LA Ink tattoo artist, Kat Von D. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. That's amazing. I don't think I've ever been so close to somebody who's had so many tattoos. And
Yeah.
is your goal to cover yourself entirely?
I'll probably have a bodysuit. I mean, I'm gonna stay away from my chest, but like, I want to
Why
get
is
my whole
that?
back
Why
done.
would you stay away from your chest?
I like my boobs the way they are. They're fine.
So that's the only off-limit body part? I mean, would you do, are you going to do your
My feet probably, yeah.
underneath your feet? Would you do?
No, it's too callousy, so the pigment doesn't hold as well there.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Is that right?
But you can get like the palms of your hands tattooed and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what is the most painful area of your body to get done?
This one's pretty bad.
Uh-huh.
But I think,
Is it some of it rubbing off, or how come that's lighter on that side?
Well, you're supposed to go over it twice, but it hurt too much, so I never finished it. I'm not a fan of pain either, so I don't know how I got
You
this
say
far.
you're not a fan of pain, but that all is pain. That whole thing is pain. I mean,
I don't know. Girls get Brazilian waxes. Those are, I think, far more painful than half the tattoos
Yeah.
I got.
yeah. Oh, I don't get those either. All right, so you'd stay away from your chest, but you do your neck?
Yeah,
and
probably
you do
get
more
some
on your face?
No, this is enough, I think.
And what is on your face? Stars?
Yeah, little stars. I'm a big Motley Crue fan, so Starry Eyes is one of my favorite songs, so why
All
not?
right. And then how many, do you have piercings?
No, I'm not really into that. I got like one ear pierced and that was it. I couldn't handle it.
Yeah, that's extreme.
Yeah.
And,
it is. It really is. It's like a needle going through your ear. It's crazy.
Right.
This is like a cat scratch, you know?
Is that what you say? It's like a cat scratch.
Well, you know, it doesn't go through my arm.
But it's you know. So at what age what was your first tattoo? What age?
I started tattooing at the age of 14, and I got my first tattoo when I was 14. So pretty much this has been like a whole, 11 years of collecting. So.
And did you, when you say you did your first tattoo, you just watched someone do yours and then thought, well, I can do this?
Kind of. Well, I mean, I was hanging out with a lot of punk rock kids back then, and I've been drawing all my life. And one of the kids was, tattooing all of us with this homemade machine made out of like a Walkman battery and all this stuff. And so he was just like, "You should tattoo me," and I'm like, "Okay." And I did it, and I loved it, and I've been doing it since.
Wow, I mean, you're an amazing artist. I mean,
Thank
I'm just the workmanship is incredible. And so you have some color.
Yeah, the only color I have, I keep it on this leg. Everything else is
What is this right here?
black and
This red. What does that say?
It says True.
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 All right, and then Dreamweaver.
Yeah,
Is
Dream Seller, yeah.
Oh.
Well, this whole leg is like my yearbook leg, and I get all my friends to tattoo me there. They don't even draw,
Like a cast, except that they're doing it on your skin.
Yeah. But it's fun,
Don't ever change.
Exactly.
And have you ever? What's Mo?
This girl came in one time. She was a cheerleader, I think, and I made her tattoo Mo on me. That was her mom's name. And she had a really cute story.
And when people come in, have you said no to people before?
Sure. I mean, I've turned down a lot of people. Anything that goes against like my morals, I don't do anything like racist or anything that I think is going to be regrettable. If you've been dating a boy for 2 weeks, I probably won't do his name on your neck. What I mean? So
good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. All right, and then who's that?
It's hermano means brother and sister. So this is my sister. This is my dad. It's like it'll never go out of style. I love my dad. I love my family. So.
Well, that's amazing. I mean, that's like a portrait. Can you see?
Yeah.
You're looking at it right here. That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you can see every little hair strand and everything. That was his graduation picture back in Argentina.
Are you used to this by now? I mean, is this ever something that you?
I think I was born to do this, honestly.
Well, obviously. I mean, you're clearly drawn to it.
Yeah, and I was.
What? What the?
I mean, honestly, it's been so. I've had a lot of tattoos since I was like a teenager, so I can't imagine myself without them. Sometimes I'm like, look in the mirror, or when I get out of the shower and I'm naked and I don't look naked, and I'm just like, man, I have a lot of tattoos.
Yeah.
But
and where do they? You have them everywhere, like all the way. You have them on your ass? Would you have them? Where do you?
One cheek so far.
One cheek.
Yeah.
And what's there?
It's an outline of roses and rope, and it's really pretty.
And what's the weirdest tattoo that you have on you?
I don't know. I have a lot of Beethoven tattoos.
And why is that?
I'm a big fan of Beethoven. This is like a portrait.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah. It kind of goes on my ass, I guess you could say.
Beethoven's hair is on your ass.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, my grandmother, who's an artist herself, she's not a tattooer, but she paints, and she was a big inspiration growing up and stuff. And she taught my sister and my brother and I how to play the piano. So we were classically trained since we were kids. So.
And do you still play?
Yeah, every day.
And so, really?
I try to.
Yeah.
If I'm not too busy.
Well, you're a true artist in every sense of the word. And now people come to you. You have a lot of famous people that come to you.
Yeah, I mean, I tattoo a lot of musicians, a lot of bands and stuff.
And you did Slash, right?
No, but I know Slash, so he wants to get a tattoo for me.
Yeah.
He goes to like the same girl who does my leather stuff and my dress. And
yeah, he's a nice guy, isn't he?
Nicest guy on the
planet. So are you drawn to people more like in a relationship that have tattoos, though? Is that something you're attracted to?
I think so. I think just because it's such a big part of my life,
right.
It's really hard. I'd want to find somebody that I can relate to, and water seeks its own level. So, yeah, my boyfriend right now has tattoos. Not as many, but
right.
We're working on that.
Yeah, really. While he's sleeping. All right, new episodes of LA Inc. are aired Tuesdays at 10 o'clock on TLC. Thank you for being here.
Dude,
Come
thanks
back.
for having me.
All right,
sure.
Britain's Got Talent winner Paul Potts is going to be out here after this. Don't go away. Our next guest went from cell phone salesman to overnight international star with just one note. Take a look.
What are you here for today, Paul?
To sing opera.
Okay. Ready when you are. car phone warehouse. And you did that. I wasn't expecting that.
No, neither was I.
Please welcome the winner of Britain's Got Talent, Paul Potts. All right, Paul, so let's get right to it, because I can't believe that you were selling cell phones, and then this late in life you were discovered. And you obviously had this voice for a while, and suddenly you waited that long to go audition for something?
Well, I actually wondered whether, when applying for the show, I actually wondered whether I had enough talent and whether I was too old at that point. So in the end, I actually got a 10-pence piece out of my pocket, tossed a coin, and I thought, right, if it lands on heads, then I'll apply for the show. If it lands on tails, then I'll cancel the whole thing and just carry on selling mobile phones.
Wow. Lucky for you, it landed in the right place.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And before you did this is amazing too. You had the worst luck of anyone I've ever heard of. Tell people your little, what was this, and how many years did you go through the medical problems?
Well, I remember just before the end of 2002, I'm a typical man in very few ways, but in one way, if I get a medical problem, I'll take forever to go to the doctor. And I walked around with a burst appendix for a week. And I remember seeing the doctor, and he said, well, if it's appendicitis, you'll be dead by now. He said, but just give me a whiff of your breath. And I duly obliged. And he said, well, it's appendicitis because that breath would knock over a donkey. And afterwards, I had complications. They found a huge tumor. And I got back from it. Thankfully, it wasn't cancerous, so I was lucky there. And when I got back from that, I'd been back at 4 days, and somebody knocked me off my bike.
With a car?
With a car, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So.
So that's a lot of, and you had just gotten married.
Yeah, I'd been married 6 weeks when that happened.
And your wife has to be the sweetest woman in the world, not to tell you your breath could have knocked over a donkey. But what a wonderful woman she is, I'll tell you that. So, and now you have a $2 million deal. I mean, you were in debt, you had all these medical problems, and all of a sudden now you have a $2 million deal. Are you grasping this, or have you changed?
I've always been determined to stay who I am, because I'm not very good at pretending. And if you try being someone you're not, you just spend your whole life acting, and then you just wonder what it was you said or what you did before. You end up being afraid of contradicting yourself. So, I'm just enjoying being able to do what I love doing. It's just a huge privilege for me.
Well, you're an amazing talent, and we're all going to hear Paul sing right after this. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Paul's CD, One Chance. Everybody in the audience is getting a copy. I want to thank Greg Kinnear, Kat Bundy, and Paul Potts tomorrow. TR Knight is going to be here. Bye-bye, everybody.